I'd like to do a little tour of our kitchen garden. It's a very small space. Like I said, we're renting, so we're just trying to make the most of it using a lot of pots and the small garden bed that we have. And we don't have a garage or anything like that for storage at the moment where we are. We only just got a carport. So I will explain that in the video. But I hope you enjoy the little tour. And I'd love to hear from you about your garden and, you know, what you do if you have a small space and some ideas as well, because I'd love to have some ideas for us as well. So feel free to comment below. And let's get started on the tour.
Okay, here we go. So we're going outside. And here, our little table chairs. We usually have tea and coffee in the mornings there. And I've got all my herbs here, mostly mint through here. And then I'll pan across. So I've got coriander here, and oregano, and sage. And here is my chamomile. You can see the flowers just coming up now. And most of these pots we got while the neighbour was moving out, so he sent us a lot of pots before he moved. And we've got more herbs, things I have to plant in the garden. So these are all like little capsicums and chilies. And then we've got more things to plant in the garden. And here we've got more chilies and echinacea, so I have to plant that out soon. And like I said, we don't have a garage, so we've got things covered with tarps. And we've got our kiwi. This is a male one, so we still got to get a female one, kiwi fruit. And these are all the pots that I was talking about that I got basically for free, that someone was just throwing them out, all these good terracotta pots on the side of the road. It was just madness. So scoop those up, and I'm going to clear them out and obviously use them. So we'll come around here. We've got our doggo's bed, and he loves it. It's ugly, very, very ugly 1960s blankie. He loves this blankie. This blankie, if I wash it, if I take it anywhere, he watches me. He just gives me this face like, what are you doing with my special blankie? And he gets very upset if he doesn't have it to sleep with. I don't know. He's very, very particular. And across here, I've got some strawberries. And this plant, I don't know what this is. It's like, I don't know, like jade or something? I'm not sure, but my mother-in-law gave it to me because she said if you plant it near your front door, then it brings good luck and wealth. I'm not sure. So anyway, if anyone knows that, comment below. Okay, then over here we've got some more capsicums. We've got pots growing. And we've got our tomatoes all in here in the planter box. And this planter box here, my partner put together, was just on a construction site. They were throwing out this board, so he put a little planter box, made it up, and we planted all our capsicums in here. And then across here got some, this is a volunteer pumpkin. We weren't going to plant any pumpkins, but a pumpkin decided just to turn up and start growing, so you know what, I'm going to leave it. So it's under the hammock. And then we got 2 compost bins. And this, if I look this way, this is our doggo. Tazzy! Tazzy! Yes, too early for you. Good boy. Okay, I'm trying not to make it so shaky. So over here, I've got, these are all our volunteer pumpkins at the back. And then we've planted tomatoes in here, more capsicums. So yes, we've got a small space. Another volunteer pumpkin. It's gone crazy. And in here we've got beetroot and some carrots, a couple of capsicums we planted. And at the back you can see all our onions are dying off. So we had a really bad thing with what we thought was possums. It was actually these native Australian bush rats. So they came and ate a lot of our brassicas, so we made all this fencing around, and then we covered everything we were growing. But now they've disappeared for the summer, so it seems to be safe. Here's all our kale, which you can see has been eaten by green caterpillars, but still edible and yummy. And here we've got our tomatoes. You can see one is nearly ready. So there's the tomatoes there, and you can see my makeshift structure my partner put together. So we just collect sticks and stake everything up. And then we've got, this is another volunteer pumpkin. And we've got zucchinis and cucumber, and then all along here are beans. And then here we've got more beans and cauliflower growing. No, sorry, cabbage. And then we've got the silver beet at the back, or some people call it rainbow chard. And that's it. That's the tour of our garden. So it's very small. It's a little kitchen garden, but we get a lot of joy out of it, and we're just trying to grow everything we can in such a tiny space. So thanks for watching.